People living in the Delta are bracing for yet another round of potentially devastating storms.
Some have already been soaked by the most recent storms, and they are keeping a close eye on water levels. ABC 10's Kurt Rivera has more from Walnut Grove.
At this Walnut Grove trailer park,
I got my extra gas and my blankets.
Sherry Scrimmerhorn has her pickup packed and is ready for the worst.
I'm better now that we lived through the first one, but we're on watch every day, all day, waiting to see.
Waiting to see this. If the South Fork of the McCullum River, just yards from her trailer, overflows its banks again. This past weekend, the nearby New Hope Landing RV park bared the brunt of the atmospheric river storm. It flooded trailers not pulled from the park.
It's sad, and you know the sad thing is it happened over the holidays. So any of these trailers you see out here, or people that are living, that are out of town.
Mitch Jorgensen lived in the park less than a month ago, but ironically moved his RV to a different park just days before the storm. Still, he remains just yards from the river.
Basically, if this levee we're standing on right now developed a leak and broke, the rest of this would be wiped out.
With the upcoming series of storms, emergency officials are keeping a close eye on the Delta. And when rivers like the McCullum here rise to a certain level, 24-hour patrols go into place.
The dam operators and the reservoirs, they weren't full a couple days ago. They're starting to fill up fairly quickly. So just making sure that if they're going to start making releases on top of the storms that we're seeing, that we just kind of coordinate with everybody.
At Wimpy's Cafe and Restaurant along the McCullum River, manager Annette Palmer has fans set up to dry her office and storage area. They too were flooded this past weekend.
Luckily, we had a little bit of a warning, so we were able to get everything to higher ground. But there's not really much you can do to stop it.
Bottom line, officials say be ready, no matter where you live.
The San Joaquin County Office of Emergency Services says you can monitor their website and social media pages for ways to be ready for the storm. For a link to their website, head to abc10.com/links.
Well, we have been tracking multiple rescues over just the last week. These special aircraft can go in places where cars and boats cannot, hoisting desperate drivers up and out of dangerous waters. The Huey helicopters are standing ready to take flight again. A matter of minutes could mean the difference between life or death.
These are fast-paced, fast-moving rescues that rely heavily on the paramedics and the rescuers that we have staffed on these aircraft. They've really been the cornerstone of being able to take fast action immediately, and having these staffed with multiple rescuers on hand has made all the difference for multiple people.
Now, we are told the helicopters helped complete at least a dozen aerial rescues this week alone, with crews standing ready for more in the days ahead.